So I finally finished the Gothic Mother Nature sleeve. Started it a few months ago, but I filmed one section of it, which was the bit at the top. That video is my most watched video so far, so I felt like I needed to give you guys an update now that it's finished. I didn't film me wrapping the whole thing up, so no vlog this time. And as this video isn't going to be a full-length video like my usual weekly stuff, my vlogs that I do, I'm just going to throw this one in as an extra. So don't worry, there's still going to be a usual vlog style video coming out this week. But yeah, so the last session of this sleeve, we were just filling in gaps, doing some touch-ups. I didn't really think that it was worth filming. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys want to see like the unglamorous stuff, you know, just gap filling and touch-ups, I can always film bits of that. I mean, I did get a few clips of me filling in some big gaps around the back of her elbow with a huge 43 mag, so you can enjoy those. But other than that, oh, I did actually add the robin on the inside bicep. That was on the penultimate session, and then on the final session, which was the next day, we were just doing a gap filling. I didn't, yeah, like I said, I didn't want to film anything. I think just the inside bicep is a very sore area with lots of breaks as well, just to get through it, and it's quite awkward. I didn't want the camera like directly over her face, just stressing my client out. So I thought just to like finish off the sleeve, we'll just have a nice chill session, listen to some music, have a chat, and just get through it. I'm going to explain the elements that's in this whole sleeve, just so you get an idea of why we chose the things that we chose. My client wanted to commemorate her mum, who sadly passed away recently. So what we have is on the hand of the Mother Nature, she's wearing a ring on her finger. That was her mum's ring. I photoshopped that in onto the hand, so she has that direct link to her mother. And then also on the falling petals that are coming off the rose, one of the petals nearer the bottom, if you look real closely, it's very subtle, we have her mum's thumbprint. So it's the exact print that she got on a piece of paper that we've transferred onto the petal. So a real nice subtle way of saying what it needs to say without being too obvious. I think a lot of tattoo ideas around honouring people, family members, things like that, sometimes I think they can be a bit too obvious, you know? I mean, it's all well and good if you want to get a name or a date or whatever, like everyone's free to do whatever they want, but when you want a real piece of art, like a full sleeve or something like that, and then you're trying to work in dates and names and things, often I find they can look a bit like labels. So I like to try and work it into the design so it's subtle, you know? I hope that makes sense. Like I said, I don't have a problem with people getting names and dates tattoos, like it's perfectly fine. They're like good on their own, do you know what I mean? Like it's a separate tattoo. Trying to work that in then with the design of a sleeve where she wanted to have other things like roses, and she wanted a robin, and she wanted a portrait and stuff like this, like that's already quite specific. That requires a certain level of real estate on the arm, and then don't want other things getting in the way. Anyway, on my website, you can get all the information. If you'd like to book a project for yourself or just find out more information, there's a contact form on my website. please don't hesitate to get in touch. Everyone gets a reply. Even if I'm not the right artist for you, I'm going to do my best to recommend someone who is the right artist for you. So I only do the type of work that I advertise, which is colour realism, fantasy realism, that sort of stuff, like you see in my videos and on my Instagram. That's probably the best place to see all the work that I post, Instagram and Facebook, because not everything makes it to YouTube. As I said, this is a bonus video, so I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next week for the next one. Take care, guys. It's been a pleasure, isn't it? Thanks for letting me just do it.